Hello, dear friends. Today I come to you with yet another video and I've titled it Through the Channel of Light. In the words of Mel De Peal, sanctification is a life of Christ-centered choices made evident in loving obedience to God. Truth is much more deeper than just a concept. It is more than an earthly reality. It is a heavenly personality. When Pilate asked Jesus what is truth, he did not get a reply. I infer Pilate should have asked, who is the truth? Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life, thus attributing truth to be a person who is Jesus himself. Jesus said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. If I can rephrase this sentence for our better understanding, you shall know Jesus, and Jesus shall set you free. Knowing Jesus is not just about gathering much information about him or increasing in our knowledge of him. It is something more than that. It invokes a believer to have an intimate relationship with Jesus to such a degree that one would voluntarily oblige obedience to him, that is, living a life which pleases him. Quoting the words of Evagrius of Pontius, God cannot be grasped by the mind. If he could be grasped, he would not be God. In the third epistle of the Apostle John we read, everyone speaks highly of Demetrius, as does the truth itself. John speaks of a person by the name of Demetrius. Does this not imply that it is not just enough that people around us speak highly of us, but that Jesus himself should speak highly of us? Matthew 7:21 states, not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. Through this verse, Jesus is referring to experiential knowledge. He is saying that he never recognized the faint disciples as his true disciples or friends. He means that he never had anything in common with them nor approved of them. Can it also relate to Judas, who was driven by money, not by love for Jesus? Do we relate to Jesus only for our earthly needs, or are we ardent to savor a beautiful relationship with him which extends into the eternity? The shores of the Sea of Galilee were a witness when Jesus appeared to his 7 disciples for the third time after his resurrection. A loving relationship is being restored. He asked Simon Peter, Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these? He probably was pointing to the catch of the 153 shoal of large fish which hurried into Peter's net in obedience to their Creator. Without help from the light of the world, every man's toil would resemble Peter's long night without the catch of a single small fish. When Jesus asked Peter a third time whether he loved him, Peter replied, Lord, you know everything. You know that I love you. This two-folded reply was a befitting one. It is wise to say, Lord, you know everything, before we could say, Lord, I love you. In Psalms 19, the psalmist says, how can I know all the sins lurking in my heart? Cleanse me from these hidden faults. Keep your servant from deliberate sins. Don't let them control me. Then I'll be free of guilt and innocent of great sin. He knows everything, even the deepest secrets of our heart. In the Bible we read, Jesus asked, who is my mother and who are my brothers? And then replied, here are my mother and my brothers. For whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my mother, my brother, and my sister. As we continue to walk along with the Spirit of truth, may the Lord himself testify that he knows us. All glory to God. May we experience divine encounters with a loving God who is ardently seeking an obedient relationship. May this relationship lead us into perfection as we grow in maturity and enter through the realms of one glorious door to the next. May God enable us to become disciples of Jesus, who indeed are known by him. May our blessed helper, the Spirit of God, help us. Shalom, and God bless you all.